Welcome to the May edition of the Pastors 5 and 5, where I'll be sharing 5 things you need to know in 5 minutes or less. So let's go. Number 1, why, Steve, are you doing the Pastors 5 and 5 and not Dave Wolf? Well, as you may remember, Dave Wolf, our lead pastor, is on sabbatical, and he will return on August 1st. So in the meantime, a member of our pastoral team, whether it be me or Jason or Jeremy, will be taking turns filling you in on the 5 and 5, so you can look forward to that over the next 3 months. Number 2, Steve, what do you do as the pastor of arts and communications? Like, what does that even mean? Well, it's a great question, something I question myself every week sometimes. But quite honestly, I oversee all of our large-scale ministry events. That includes Family Fun Fest, Connection Sunday, One Winter Night, and we have a team of people who are working as event coordinators, and they're really fantastic. Also, I help with pastoral care and certainly fill in our preaching, and you can look forward to seeing each of us fill in over the next 3 months with Dave's sabbatical. Also, I oversee all of our graphic design, communications, internal and external, technology, and the website, and all that kind of stuff. So that's what keeps me busy on a daily basis. Number 3, Steve, could you share a little bit about yourself and your family? Well, I've been at Grace Point since July 2002. Wow. And so it's been almost 22 years that I've been here. My wife, Sarah, and I, we've been married almost 20 years, be 20 years this November. And we have 2 kids, Riley and Connor, ages 14 and 9, and they keep us busy. Hobbies of ours, we love to do Legos and video games with our family. I love to travel. We love to take photos. Just a lot of great things. We have a lot of fun in our family, and so lots of hobbies there, lots of things we love to do. All right, number 4, I hear that children's ministry is growing. Is that true? It is. Since January, we've seen an increase of about 27% in our attendance on Sunday mornings, particularly in our 10:30 service. That's where we have our regular children's programming. Our average attendance for the 10:30 service in kids ministry is about 70 kids per week, which is definitely up over what it was in January. And so you can be praying for Sophie Allers and Kavalik and our entire kids ministry team, so to be prepared for these families and for these little ones that are coming. And those seeds of faith will be planted, and they will grow as they continue to come through our kids ministry. So we're really excited about that. Also, Sophie will be putting together a survey for our families, and you can look forward to that in the next couple weeks just to gain some input from our families. Okay, number 5. Where do we stand with our finances and our attendance? Well, let's start with Sunday morning attendance. We said kids ministry is up, but Sunday morning attendance is also up overall. Average attendance in April was 468, which had a really big help from Easter Sunday, which had a total attendance of 800 people here on Easter Sunday, which is absolutely fantastic. As far as our giving, well, here's the facts. We're still behind in our giving and our expenses. The gap has closed a little bit, but we still have some work to do. On the screen over in this area, I'll put the numbers up and you'll be able to see where our April giving was and our April expenses, but there's still a gap. Reminder that our fiscal year closes on June 30th. So please be praying about how God might lead you to follow in the elders' example, to step up your giving and your steady stewardship to help us close that gap by the end of our fiscal year. We want to end the fiscal year strong, that's for sure. You can also see our year-to-date income and our year-to-date expenses and that's been coming in, but expenses still exceed our income by about $36,000. So please be praying about that. Different ways you can give. Obviously, we have the giving boxes we talk about on Sunday morning, but did you know you can also use our giving kiosk? You can give online, and you can give via stock donations. And if you're interested in that, you can email Bill Wright or Laura Schlenker, and I'll put their email addresses here at the bottom of the screen. Well, that is it for the May edition of the 5 and 5. May, you have a great month and a great Memorial Day weekend. And next month, a different pastor will be giving you the 5 things you need to know in 5 minutes or less. So you'll just have to wait and see which one of us it is, and we'll see you next time.